Salutations, hello, hi, and welcome to Basic Public Speaking. I'm Christy Thomas, and I'm your professor instructor for this course. This is an introduction video. I'll be introducing myself, but I'll also be introducing the course, kind of how it's set up, how to navigate, what's expected out of you, and just some common general information that we need for the course. So let's get started, shall we? As previously stated, I'm Christy Thomas. This is the start of my 13th year with ACTC. I teach public speaking. I also teach a couple other different communication courses with ACTC. I received my bachelor's in theater and art from Morehead State University, along with my master's in communications from Morehead State University. I'm local to the Carter County area, and I also still reside in the Carter County area. When I'm not in teacher mode, I have 3 children that are elementary school age, a son and twin daughters. So they are living their best life, upon which I am their chauffeur. What does that mean? That means extracurricular activities. So sometimes starting about 4 o'clock, it might be a little, I don't want to say trickier, but if you send me an email to ask me a question, I may not respond immediately because I may be somewhere without service. So just want to kind of let that be known. Couple interesting facts, I guess, is that I am an autumn. I said that I love fall season. I love the colors. I love the coolness and all the fun stuff that you can do. Nothing too crazy in my world. Just, I love to play in the kitchen. I enjoy plant life and exploring the world. Anyway, that's me in a nutshell. So again, I'm Christy Thomas, and I look forward to getting to know all of you through your speeches. Now let's talk about the course itself, shall we? So this is a completely online course, which means I also want to say that I don't require textbooks for my course because everything that you need to know for the lessons is supplemented to you here on Blackboard, which means everything comes from the publishers themselves. So I find it helps out a little bit if I don't require the textbook with all the information, but I will also try my best to link to the book online. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But like I said, all the information is available on Blackboard in the lesson modules. So let's begin first when you first click into Blackboard. There's going to be the link to this video. Great, grand, wonderful. Then there's a module, in lessons and all that are all in modules. So everything that's needed for that particular lesson or speech, you click that link. It's pretty straightforward. The Welcome to Public Speaking module has all the important course info in it. So when you click that link, you're going to find the syllabus, which is all the information for this course and for ACTC. What happens if, in case of school closures or delays or whatnot. But for the sake of this course, we're an online course, so I kind of just follow along with putting everything out on a Monday. And my weeks, I go from Monday to Sunday. It's just easier for me when I'm creating a calendar. So in the syllabus, you'll also find my information, my name and my email address. And email is the best way to communicate with me. So you have a syllabus. I also put up a weekly schedule, and this is tentative. I say tentative because sometimes things happen and I need to change the due dates of things. But if I ever change a due date, it's usually to extend it because of something that's going on. So you'll find that, and just find other course information, learner lessons for the course, what we're kind of trying to gain, what you're trying to gain by the end of this course. There's also Word documents and video lessons of the main speech and storytelling speeches. Let me go ahead and talk about those while I brought it up. For the sake of this course, which is a public speaking course, mind you, there are 4 main speeches and 3 storytelling speeches, 7 total. So don't let that number scare you, because the main speeches are throughout the entire semester. And as we learn various lessons, we build on the requirements needed for the main speeches, all accumulating to that final speech with what we've learned, and it's applying to that speech. Now, the storytelling speeches I have created those so that you find a comfort in your speaking voice. The majority of folks don't like talking in front of others. They don't, it's not a passion, it's not fun, they get nervous. So I have found by creating these storytelling speeches, it's just so you can find a comfort in your speaking voice. Now for the sake of this class, you're just recording yourself and sending it to me. It's not as daunting as I would say as if we were in a classroom setting, because you're only really speaking to me and not the class. With that being said, I give you a pretty generalized umbrella and you can go from there with your exploration of the topic. You have a lot more freedom. And that's not to say the main speeches have a tight perimeter, because they do not. Again, I just kind of give you a few requirements that need to be hit. So in that welcome module is a Word document that breaks down the description and requirements of each speech. But I also did a video lesson breaking it down. But that's not the only place you're going to find these speeches. Because once we're done, like I said, all the important information is in that welcome module. Every lesson has its own module that we do weekly. And once a lesson is opened, it will remain open for the entirety of the course. So as you click in the Blackboard, the lessons are also categorized how they are set up in the weekly schedule. So you'll start off with lesson 1 and then boom, boom, boom. So once the lesson's open, it remains open for the entirety of the course. So you can always go back and kind of do a refresher. Now with the lessons, there always will be a Word document from the publisher, a PowerPoint presentation from the publisher. Generally, all of them also have publisher PDFs. Now the difference with the publisher PDF and the other information is that at the end, it has the information that is given to a teacher to ask questions and to propose different ideas. And I keep those in those PDFs so that it kind of just gives you different ways to think about the lesson or to apply the lesson to your everyday world. Because I also, with this course, I don't want you to think public speaking is you in front of a large group of people. Anymore, public speaking, there's workplace public speaking within the workplace, where you speak with your work peers, or small group communication, that's 2 or 3 people that you talk to, or face-to-face singular, which is you and another person. All that falls under the realms of public speaking, along with, in this world, online public speaking. So that's speaking via Google Meets or Microsoft Teams or Skype or FaceTime or direct messaging. All that falls into that perimeter now. So public speaking has a huge forum. It's not just you and a large crowd. So that's why I leave all that in, so you can kind of think of it in the different parameters of small group, face-to-face, one-on-one, singular, large, whatever the case may be here. Okay, so again with lessons, you click on the module, it'll have those things, and there will also be a video lesson that's me just chatting about different theories and ideas that come from that lesson. So you'll always have at least 4 things in those lessons: publisher, PDF, PowerPoint, presentations, publisher, Word documents, and video lessons. And sometimes I might add extra video lessons from different communication scholars, but I always let you know. And that's for every lesson. All right, so moving forward, let's talk about speeches. Each speech will have its own module as well. When you click on the speech, and it'll be labeled. Your very first speech is called Introduction Speech, Main Speech 1. You click it, it will have a Word document that describes the description. It gives a description and the requirements, technical requirements for that particular speech. There will also be a video lesson of me talking about the exact same thing. It's just me chatting about it. And then there will be a link. You click that link, and that is where you will upload and submit the final version of the speech. When I say speech, in this course, you should record yourself as I am recording myself for this video purpose and every other video purpose, and submit it. So I need to see you in the videos, at least from the neck up. You don't have to do full body, I'm outside, so excuse the greenery, full body shots or anything like that, but I do need to see you from about the neck up, so I can see facial expressions, nonverbal, eye contact, which I know you think is crazy thinking it's being recorded, but there's a big difference between this and talking like this and looking down the whole time, because, you know, you're going to get a great shot of the top of my head. Beautiful, I know. But that, excuse me, the link will be provided. Now, when it comes to speeches, I will open the modules for speeches at least a week and a half prior to the due date. And I will always warn for several weeks in advance, hey, you have this speech coming up. I give you the date and the time that it's due. I give you, that's to allow and allot time for you to work on, record, and upload your speech. I will never say, hey, you have something due tomorrow with no forewarning. That's not who I am. That's not how I work. I am a big fan of putting information out there and the components needed to excel in this course. And I'm very forthcoming with information. I give warning the due dates. I will repeat things numerous times. So that's the speech modules. As each speech module is open, it will remain open for the entirety of the course. So you can always go back and check and click and whatnot. Okay, great. So we talked about the lesson modules and we talked about speech modules. And the speech modules will be located above lessons, and they will be, the first module will be the first speech, and then when you click back Blackboard, after all of them have been open, the very first one you'll see in speech modules will be the final one. So, but that's doesn't get open till closer to that, obviously. Other important things about when you're on Blackboard. So we've opened up, you have this video link, you have the module for welcome, which has all of our important course information. So if anytime you're confused, you know, I have tons of documents up that just have ways to communicate with me, what to expect, how, you know, all, like I said, general and important course info is found in that welcome module. There's going to be a link for ACTC's library. This link comes in handy. You can use it not only to work with ACTC, but in your book within the KCTCS system to look up articles and documents and books, interloan libraries as well. So that link comes in handy, not only for this course, but any course in general that you can utilize as a student of ACTC. I also have a document blurb link, and it's just a chat about public speaking itself. How, you know, just this little paragraph. There will also be a video that talks about general tips and info on how to upload and submit, and just kind of a reminder that I want to see you in these videos. I'm not looking for a transcript, and a transcript is a word-for-word verbatim of what you're saying to me. Don't need that. Never will ask for a transcript in this course. Just want to put that out there. Along with that, you're also going to, like I said, all the lessons will have their own modules. Every speech will have its own modules. Let's see, we talked about modules, blah, 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 blah. I open them about a week and a half to 2 weeks prior to the due date, and as we get closer to the end of the semester, I will probably open up numerous at once. So they're there because I know, I'm going to be honest with you, when you hit fall break, to me, it goes by so quick after fall break, like boom, 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 boom. It's like, it's chaos. Like I feel like you blink and the semester's over. We talked about modules. Oh, something else that I do. The way I set up the course is that Monday is when I will open everything up for that particular week. So I make weekly videos. In these weekly videos, I just discuss what lessons we're going over, which again can be found in the weekly schedule in your welcome module. But I discuss what we're doing for that week, what lessons, what's due. If you got something coming up in a few weeks that need to be that is due, this is where I give the forewarning and kind of just chat. So we have weekly videos, those post up, and they will remain open for 1 week. So the following Monday, I'll close the previous week and open up the next week. Now the first few weeks are going to be a little different because I will leave those videos up a little bit longer because perhaps you're new to the world of online courses and Blackboard itself. So it takes a hot second to navigate the waters. So I kind of generally leave that up a little bit longer, and then after the first few weeks, weekly videos are opened and closed within a week. And I will also send out announcements of Monday mornings as well. Pretty much just reiterating what we're doing for the week, which is, you know, the lessons to look over, what's due that particular week, what's coming up that's due, or just chat about things that are going on in the world of public speaking. And then at the end of the announcement, I put lessons underline and tell you what it is, and the same way with currently due and future due dates. Just so, again, I'm a big fan of putting out information. So you're going to get weekly videos, weekly announcements, forewarnings of due dates. You have a weekly schedule, so at any time you're confused, you can go to it. I will make videos of due dates if they're simultaneous. Like when I say that, if there's some that are due kind of close together, clustered, just so that and that stuff like that kind of remains open as well. I have videos on general information on how to, and I will also make continuous videos on how to navigate Blackboard itself. So that's how it's set up. Again, I guess in a little bit more detail is that Mondays I will post for the week, and I run my course Monday through Sunday. By no later than noon on Mondays, everything for that week will be open and ready to go. Generally earlier, but I give myself to noon because, you know, Mondays can be chaos. And, you know, I have the hustle. I drive my wobblings to school. So, you know, the Monday morning chaos of getting everyone up and out the door in a timely manner. So I always give myself a little bit more grace. Now, if you have any questions or concerns over anything we discussed in this introductory video or want more information, please feel free to reach out to me. You can find my information in the welcome syllabus in several locations. You're going to find it in the syllabus. There's a straight document that says course information. My name and email address is right there. And really, once again, once I open something up in Blackboard, it remains open for the entirety of the course. The only thing that doesn't remain open the entire length of the course are weekly videos. And if I kept the weekly videos up, it would take so long to scroll down to speech modules and lesson modules. So again, when you open up, there's going to be a link for this video, and it'll say introduction video or hi, welcome, and then there's the welcome module, important course info. It says that in the header. Then you're going to find a link for ACTC's library, you're going to find the public speaking blurb, and then a general info video, weekly videos, and then you're going to start finding lesson videos. Before the lessons come speech modules. So as we go throughout the course, it'll be speech modules, then lesson videos, but each lesson gets opened up for each week. So the very last module at the bottom of the screen is generally the lesson we're doing for that week. Anytime you reach out to me, I will get back to you as soon as I can. The only thing that may hinder my ability to respond to you in a timely manner is if I'm not near my phone, computer, or I'm in someplace with not great service. So in the communication statement for this course, which is in the syllabus and its own document in the welcome module, it will state 24 to 48 hours to allow for responses to emails, but I'm generally a lot quicker than that. If you ask me something that has to do with the grade book or a specific speech or information, I may not be close to the information, but if I may respond, hey, I got your email. As soon as I'm to my computer, I will respond with a more detailed answer. I kind of just let you know that I've seen it, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. When it comes to grade books, and this is also in the communication statement, once you submit a speech, allow about up to a week for me to update the grade book in Blackboard. And as modules or assignments or whatever or discussions are open, they'll start showing up in the grade book, so you can kind of see what has been submitted, what hasn't been submitted, this, that, and whatnot. I say give me a week, depending on how many students I have, you know, to wait for everyone to get submitted and grade and transfer the grades to online. So, you know, always say allow up to a week. And if for some reason, if it takes me longer, I will always let you know, hey, I'm working on this speech. It should be uploaded by Tuesday of this following week, blah, blah, blah. I follow the schedule of ACTC when it comes to our course. Because this is an online course, if we were in person, in a classroom setting, I would be following this. If you're dual credit, I would be following your school schedule, but for the purpose of an online course, we follow ACTC's schedule. I will actually try to get a link to ACTC's academic calendar uploaded to Blackboard as well, just so quick reference. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I know I've said that a couple times, but again, I'm Christy Thomas, and I look forward to getting to know you through your speeches, and I want to thank you in advance for allowing me the opportunity to get to know you via your speeches. I hope that we have an amazing semester and that you have an amazing semester in all of your courses. Please reach out to me if you have any questions, concerns, or just need to chat. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.